Here's Lee, and I'm going to take you on a little trip today. I filmed here once before, I believe. This, in the day, was United Recording Studios on Sunset Boulevard. Here we are on Sunset in Hollywood. This became, it was Cello. It's had so many different names. It's East-West now, but in the heyday, this was United Recording Studios. Now, when you head west, we have this huge building right here. This lot in here used to be Studio Instrument Rentals. And this is where I rehearsed with Billy Thorpe for his tour. We did lots and lots of work, and lots of gear came out of here, and then they bulldozed the whole thing down. Here's the parking lot back in here for East-West now. But we are going to head, because I am down here today, walking west on Sunset Boulevard. These are the Sunset Gower Studios in here. So this goes down into their film studio complex. I got the first parking place. There's my truck sitting there. But today, I am in this building. This is, in the old days, the complex was United Western Recording Studios. It was United Western Recorders, and this is now gone back. This was Ocean Way Studios, and this is now back to being United. I'm going to take you on a little run through here. This is where we're working today. I'm doing a little tour of the studio. And we're always greeted by a smiling face behind a mask.
Yes.
So upstairs is offices here, but there's just the hallway. Oh, yeah, you can always count on seeing a couple of nice machines. But the history in here is truly remarkable. It's like a little rogues gallery in here. Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis and Dean and Frank and Nat King Cole. Oh, goodness. Who the hell is that in the background hiding in there? There's Waddy and Aronoff. And a bunch of these pictures. This is the hallway going down to Studio B where we're working, but I'm going to show you something really cool. This is Studio A. Now the thing that's amazing was in 1967, there was a couch right here that I was sitting on, and this is the first recording studio I had ever been in, and this is where we recorded Group Therapy with Mike Post producing us. And this room was full of the Wrecking Crew. And I came in here, oops, sorry, so my finger was in the way, sorry about that. Right in this area there was a percussion setup, and that's where Jim Gordon was playing percussion. There were 3 keyboards set up over here, and it was Mike Rubini, Mike Melvoin, and Larry Netko. Right down in front of them here was Hal Blaine, and right behind Hal over here was Carol Kay and Bobby West. And then as you went around the room, it was Dennis Budimir and Al Casey. Who else was on guitar? Mike Dacey, I believe, was on it. We had full strings, everything. So this is the main room here in United Recorders. But I was sitting right through that window looking at everything going on out here and thought to myself, I could never do that. That's just amazing. And 3 years later, I was working with those people every day. So this is the very first recording studio I was ever in. we've done lots and lots of album projects here. The last thing I was doing in here, I believe, was Brett McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords out of New Zealand. And we were working on his album in here. So then, come out of here, a little ISO booth, I think, in here. And we just head down the hall. I mean, just the amount of history that's taken place in these rooms is really quite stunning. Count Basie, Hornsby, Manhattan Transfer, I work with them here. There's Glenn Campbell. Bet. Ray. When I worked with Ray, it was at his studio down on Crenshaw. Oh, and here comes the artist. Oh, Larry, this is so great to see you. This is my YouTube channel video for today.
Awesome.
And the thing that to me was fun was took him in through Studio A.
Right.
That's the first studio I was ever in
Awesome.
1967,
Wow.
this band I was in. So
Wow, that's amazing.
I am excited to be working with you.
I'm so
today.
honored to have you. You're amazing. It's a real honor.
No, you'll be tired of me. You'll throw me out in a little while. So this goes down this way. Just lots of Creighton Nat King Cole. Go down here, and then this is the lounge for the studio. Is in here. And at one point, I'm not sure if he still has it, but at one point there was a studio in there, and Ricky Minor, who was the musical director on The Tonight Show, and he does the Kennedy Center and Grammys and all that. He's a great bass player, but he's also a great MD. That was his room for a while. I don't know if he still has it or not. Everything here is, they take it serious. This goes up to more offices, I think. Yeah, upstairs. Most important room of the day. Here's the control room for our studio today with the incredibly great Don Murray Engineering.
Where is he?
I'm doing my YouTube video
Where'd he
for
go?
the day, and this is one of the finest engineers that that I have ever had the pure joy of working with. How are you, Don?
Boy, what a liar you are.
Well, no,
I'll tell
did you notice? My father's name was Geppetto.
And he was a straight face, too. He said it with a straight face.
Well,
Unbelievable.
I can be deceptive and a liar too. So here's our room. This is the room. I was telling them that Studio A is the very first room I was ever in 1967.
Kidding me.
And Mike Post was producing our band Group Therapy in there, and it was all the Wrecking Crew guys.
Oh, no.
So
boy.
a lot of history.
Well,
in
this,
this.
these rooms have some history, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
There's been some sessions and some incredible people through here.
yeah. It's remarkable. Love it. Just love
I
it.
do, too. I love the, the vibe, the character.
Well, let's bust it today. Let's just trash, please. Let's do that. I'll see you in a little bit.
História, qualquer coisa eu aviso ele se ele estiver fazendo. Se ele fizer alguma coisa, entendeu? Pode ir.
So here's our office for the day. A fabulous assortment of guitars. I do love Sparkle.
Yeah, I
I do love Sparkle. Little ISO booth. Pretty great. My office, there's the bass, the amp, the artist, and we're off and running. So take good care. Talk to you later.